You're watching the Players Network. When you want Vegas, PlayersNetwork.com brings Vegas to you. Gambling excitement, the hottest shows, and the wildest nightlife. On demand, anytime you want.
That's hot.
Sin City, baby. PlayersNetwork.com. Chat live with sexy Vegas showgirls, celebrities, and the world's greatest poker players. PlayersNetwork.com, where your Vegas fantasies come true.
My friend and one of the greatest comics out there. Please welcome Louie Anderson.
You know, I try to take each show like it's really a new crowd. It's very difficult to do that when you play night after night, because you tend to compare, you know, just like your last pizza, the one you have after that. You tend to compare crowds like that.
To me, when it's 105 or 6 out, you know what I think? Another good reason not to take a walk. I'm not a walker.
One of 11 children. Oh, you know, my family hates me, but no, we all get along great. But I think sometimes people think the character's them, but it really may not be. And, you know, I'm just doing a little brother and sister stuff, you know, that, you know, it's part of my growing up experience. And people seem to relate to it because everybody has a sibling or has parents.
You ever take a 20 out at the airport to pay for your food and they go, $28.60? I won't get the water then. Every time I buy water, I hear my dad's voice. God damn it, Louie. The next thing you know, they'll be charging us for the water. He was a visionary. He was wrong about everything else, but he was right about that.
Great thing is people will come up to me now afterwards. Last night I was out there signing, and you know, I like to meet my fans, and we do pictures and sign books and all kinds of stuff. I come out after the show, and that part of it is really interesting, because when people lean in and go, you know, we used to have to go to the dump, or we had government cheese, or, you know, my dad was like that, my mom used to steal stuff, you know, it was really a lot of fun, and that's what's really interesting to me, the connection like that.
At least we can bring liquids again, huh? 4 ounces in a baggie. What is it? Is it 4 ounces in a baggie? Yeah. Trying to bring the 70s back. I used to get you in jail. And a lot of friends.
Well, it's Heroes Homeless Empowerment Relationship Organization, and actually my manager's sister and she was a big Republican and I'm a big Democrat. And, well, she's not that big, but she's a Republican. And she and I used to kind of argue about things, and we were talking about the homeless, and I don't know which one of us even said it, but we said we should do something together, and we started Hero. And it's a mentoring program for people, you know, because you have friends when you go home. They're not homeless friends. Most homeless people don't have friends, and if they do, they're other homeless people. So there's no connection there. There's nowhere to get an interface or a mirror. You know, there's nowhere to look to get some real advice or to give some help or to, you know, look at things a little differently. And so, you know, it's a big problem we have in this society. We're only as strong as our weakest link. And I don't know how you feel, but every time I drive by someone who's on a bench or completely despondent or begging for money, I just feel like I would like to do something.
You know, you think of a lot of jokes at the airport, but you never say them. Oh, no reason to delay yourself. Plus, I've been detained before for goofing around. Yeah, in Cleveland. Remember they used to ask the questions, any strangers ask you to carry their bags? No, I've been asking people. My shoulder's killing me. They were on me. Sir, come with us. Am I getting a ride to the gate? They took me in a room. You know you're in a scary room when the door closes? No handle on the inside.
I do a prayer and meditation session beforehand, you know, to get all the stuff that try to find a parking spot, to somebody flipping you off, to, hey, somebody walking in front of you, all those little things that you might, or frustrations you might have had that day. They need to leave you if you're gonna have a clear head start from a place, because you don't want to bring your frustrations up and start a comedy show, you know? It's no good. It doesn't help anyone.
You have to find your own parking spot?
Well, somebody parked in my parking spot, which is just God's way of saying, hey, you don't have a parking spot. You're just temporary down here. So it's kind of a good thing. It didn't make me, you know, mad at all, but I did break the windshield. No, I'm kidding.
Anybody here with their parents? That's always my favorite thing. You're here with your parents?
Yes, my mother.
Mom! Love it. Hi, Mom.
Hi.
What's your name?
Eleanor.
Eleanor, that's a good mom. Man. What's your daughter's name?
Carrie Ann.
Carrie Ann, good daughter's name. One night, there was a Margaret, and she was the daughter. And Josie was the mom. What's wrong?
You know, I'm trying to make my act better, and that's what the fun part about working here in Vegas is. I think I'm getting better as a stand-up, which I thought I was already. You know, I thought I had already hit that peak, but I'm not sure I did. I don't know if I could do Circus of the Stars, but I did it once a long time ago. You know, I did an act on there, but I always liked that Dancing with the Stars. But you know, they won't return my calls. I think I've done a good job at being who I am on stage and making people laugh.
And his boss came in, a great big guy, and he goes, ah, yeah, that's that fat comedian. And I go, you must be that fat boss he was just talking about. Why don't you and I get out of here and get something to eat? We can get a $40 salad at the airport.
This has been a presentation of Players Network.